How's it going? We're going to start that over. How's it going, everybody? This is your boy Roar. Someone suggested I check out DREGG. I think we checked out him once on this channel, or maybe my previous channel. I don't know. I feel like I've heard the name before, but we're going to check it out now, called Evolve. So, yeah. Evolve Energy, huh? Is this a giant product placement? I don't know. Let's see. I forgot even what style they are. If it's Epitaph, it's got to be heavy. Okay, so admittedly, some of the stuff at the beginning I couldn't quite hear out, but given the visuals and what I was able to figure out, it's just always the question of, in reality, you do have to evolve. You have to respond to the world around you with, like, bettering yourself to handle the things that happen to you. You have to. You know, or otherwise you're not going to develop as a person. You're not going to even move past your four walls. But in this context, I think they're also talking about just consumerism, just rampant. Oh, I'm just going to go with whatever is pushed in front of me without being able to rationally determine, is this good for me? Do I need this? Or am I just doing it because it's what they're telling me to do? So I also really liked, I kept thinking of bands like Seven Dust and what was that other band? Static X, with their visuals, with the band and everything. And I do think it's cool that we have, you know, this sort of typography on the can, but then also they got merch of it and everything, so they're kind of pushing this idea. It's cool. I like the aesthetic here. Let's just dial it back again. Say and do nothing. Nice doubles. Your consciousness is the result. So also really interesting with them being they had that camera in front of them, but then there was another camera filming that. So it's this very meta, like, oh, we're pushing a propaganda onto you. Look at us film this, you know, to you. And even if they're like, you know, I don't know what type of production this group had, but like getting branding put on a bunch of cans is a lot. So I didn't get to see if they really stocked that fridge with these Evolve sodas, but that could be a pretty penny in and of itself. It's one thing to rent out a place, you know, have some lights flickering and then just everyone's jamming and just playing through the song. You know, you can memorize that on your own time in your own house. But being able to put it in a video, you know, it can be pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. There's been a couple times I've been in music videos before, part of the production side of things. And oh my gosh. It's like, fortunately, we were able to find spaces that we were just kind of looking around like, oh, this would be really cool to use. Hey, could we use this for just like 5 minutes? But then there's also plenty of other stuff to do that it's like, this would take days to shoot. So, yeah. okay, we're doing a little change up here, but then he's so even in this meta, he's saying, get out of my mind, get out of my thoughts. This isn't what I want to amount to. Take what happens to you and move on. Better yourself.
This whole goddamn world tried to break me. Now I'm the opposite of what I'm supposed to be. Smell the shit on your saliva. How I'm actually using this fertilizer. Now you can choose. You can either create or you consume.
Yeah, you can create or you can consume. I've talked about that millions of times on this channel. The people who just want to consume and not actually make anything physically make me sick. Just like that old man who was clutching his heart because, the probable caffeine and sugar content of those things is just too much. Actually, it could also be a metaphor of, are you strong enough to evolve? So if you're able to take this and drink it and better yourself, then you're strong enough to evolve. I don't know. But yeah, can't say too much about the flow with the, the kind of rap flow we have going on here. It sounds good. Very, very interesting. I also just feel like, I don't know, now that I kind of looked at the band a little bit more, it made me think of like Bloodvein or Mudvayne, excuse me. And like Mindless Self-Indulgence, as much as Mindless Self-Indulgence is a horrible band, not music-wise, but the people in it were horrible people. I'm just saying you get the lead singer with the kind of stretched out clothes, hair stylization, kind of hopping around and stuff. Just very, very hardcore / metalcore coded visuals. So I like it.
Now you can choose. You can either create or you consume.
Yeah. Another beat switch. Okay. Ooh, okay. Kind of getting like an electro metal part now. Okay.
You wanna put me in a box, but my name ain't Jack. You want me to be just like you? Fuck that. You don't gotta do whatever they tell you. You're a human. You're not Alexa. You're matter.
Ooh, trying to do whatever I tell you. You're a human, you're not Alexis. Try to put me in a box, but my name ain't Jack. Trying to be you. I say frick that. Jack in the Box. Okay, little little writing flip there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get the whole premise here. Also though, because this was the guy who was yelling earlier, right? Or do we have another artist in the band who was doing the rap? Because it could look like maybe in the aftermath of what's going on, you had some surgery or something, you got your hair shaved, and you're all strapped into this other stuff. Like,
You fuck that. You don't gotta do whatever they tell you. You're a human. You're not Alexa. You're matter, but it don't matter. I'm running rings around him like Saturn. Controversial, dressed in purple like that bad guy out of Batman. I'm quite the enigma.
okay, I'm controversial, dressed in purple like that bad guy out of Batman, Joker. So, okay.
Now I'll die. My own pulse, they archive. My dick's hard. I can't lie. You be soft like fuck hard. Hey, my life is like a movie. Y'all tell me why. So I'm I got tweets since I'm going eyebrow. I just do whatever the fuck I like now. Give me so hard. I gotta lie now.
Okay, so interesting spots where he started his flow, because he was going and then it's like he started a little bit after that. So he still stayed in timing. I'm holding my beard comb here. It's long enough that I have to actually comb it. Anyway, it sounds good. It sounds good because he's staying in that pocket, but then still staying on time, which is pretty cool. I like that.
I got tweets since I'm going eyebrow. I just do whatever the fuck I like now. Give me so hard. I gotta lie now. Smoke the reefer, but it still kick goes like FIFA.
Yeah, EVOLVE, evolve. There's no stopping me. Kind of it's simplistic rhyming, but if you own it and have the charisma about it, it's fine. So I guess these are the other band members here. Okay. Dude, that must have been a fun shot to do. Oh, so it kind of goes back to where it all began in the primitive years. Someone found that, and then it started everyone on that ascent. Interesting mixtape visual too. There's a lot of hardcore adjacent bands that have this very like almost graffiti style type thing. It doesn't have to have foreground or background. It can kind of be a static image where everything's kind of on the same spot instead of drawn like like a real, or not like a real, but like it's flat on purpose. It's a flat visual to just connotate what you need to see on screen, and then that's it. Like it's not nitpicking about how professional it might look. That's what I mean. That's cool. That's cool. An interesting sort of stage attire here as well. Are these different members here, or is just they just changed their look a lot since last time? I guess this is the singer right here over on the right. I didn't know. Was this gentleman wearing the full head mask? Okay. And then this guy looks like the one with the mask over his face with the string on it. Very interesting. So really kind of cool band. I like this style. Really like this focus. It just makes me think of a lot of earlier bands were so unique in the scene with their creativity in costume and, just group presence on camera and stuff. So like early Slipknot, kind of what makes me think of. It makes me think of a lot of different bands here. But you guys tell me what you think about this in the comments. Obviously, link to this is going to be in the description. Please support this band if you enjoyed this stuff, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the person who suggested I check this out. This is pretty cool. Anyway, see you next time.